We're not against rap. We're not against rappers. But we are against those thugs. It's the thuggish, ruggish bone. 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 Thuggish bone, you feeling the strength of the rock that bump, hear the funk in the trunk that the thugs feel. To see thugging, straight buzzing, loving your people, 'cause we so real. Chill, better bring your weapon, when stepping to bring on that ammunition. Tripping on sips, not to mention, and who no competition. But I gotta get mine, so scream out more and let me hear you holler. Nothing about that mighty dollar roll with the bone, most thugs will follow. Chain gang, remain the same. Think about thinking, drinking, brew, thinking about that hanging. Count my banking, thugging the truth, fool. It's the thuggish, ruggish bone. It's the thuggish, ruggish bone.
Oh, yeah. It's the Thuggish Ruggish Bone. On
Done
96.1.
disco style.
1978 style. Thuggish Ruggish Bone.
Makes me want to go skating.
I know, right?
It's like I could just be basically swaying along with the music.
Yeah, man. I told you I got some shit for your ass. Like,
That's funny shit.
I went down the rabbit hole. Like, there's some good ones that I wanna.
I almost started laughing when you started playing it.
Well, right in the beginning it says it's Bone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, people in the instant chat, where did you find that? I must download it.
That's some funny shit.
Yeah, we'll have to put a link up. You know, there's so much of this music like this. I could start a whole nother radio channel and be entertained.
You could put that on your disco night thing.
I thought the same thing. Disco Sundays, you know.
Put that on the playlist, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think Disco Sundays on Styling Radio is going to stay around. It was a test market, but it was tested until Leslie's disco birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
But the response from it is huge.
Hey, let it stay.
So, I mean, but yeah, it, you know, it is fucking interesting. Some of the shit that everybody's like, where the fuck did you find this? I got my places. You know?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I got tons of.
That was like the 70s porn version of Thuggish Ruggish Bone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Ron Jeremy.
Oh, Ron Jeremy would be happy about this.
He'd be like, hell yeah, it's my theme song.
Yeah. Yep, I got another one for the when we come back in a little bit. So yeah. I think it's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
I can't believe, we thought the fucking porn stuff was fucking funny a couple hump days ago.
Yep.
And Izzy done went down the rabbit hole of fucking dude, there's so much, man. This could continue a while, but I just thought it was funny just to fuck with. I can't even call them Southern rednecks because rednecks would be a nice name for them.
But there's country, then there's country. Kuntry.
Well, they're fucking inbreds is what they are.
Yeah, they country.
He called me an inbred on the radio. Yeah, we'll call the FCC. Fucking, maybe they'll give them more fucking states.
Quit fucking your sister and go do your job.
Well, I'm going to tell you what pisses me off is when a 9-year-old and 11-year-old is liking his post and he's commenting on their post on Facebook. Tell me that isn't fucking weird.
The mom needs to be stepping into that bullshit.
Yeah, she needs to be yanked up by her ponytail and slapped the fuck around. Put some act right in her ass. Everybody's like, well, you moved your business because you guys broke up. She got caught cheating. I packed a suitcase and left. The business was running for 5 fucking months without her, okay? I was already planning to move to Missouri before COVID. So, you know, the building was for sale. I mean, we just didn't fucking put a sign out front. We didn't tell all the employees. There's one employee that come with us. So, there was a couple others I wish that could have come with us, but they're older. They worked in shipping and receiving, and they didn't want to drive to Missouri, you know. So, but yeah, man, fuck these mendejos.
Yep.
Fucking motherfucker. I should have paid that kid $20 and Speedy Gonzalez, and man, he would have been a good soundbite for the radio.
He would have. Man.
He must watch Telemundo all day, like something, like fucking, like, blah, 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 and he's loud as fuck.
We need Fluffy.
Yeah, man. Fucking crazy.
Watching Fluffy on YouTube this morning.
Who?
Fluffy.
Oh,
Gabriel Iglesias.
Speaking of Fluffy, did you see Justin Swanstrom's in the hospital?
No, what are you going for?
I don't know, but he's like damn near on life support.
Damn.
Yeah, I meant to say something. I've known about this for 2 days, and I keep forgetting to say something.
Well, I just watched this video from last Thursday.
Yeah.
And I was thinking then that he looked like he was moving slow and shit.
Yeah, well, apparently he's having trouble breathing and stuff, you know? It's from eating all that Del Taco down there.
Oh, shit.
You know, I wish we had Del Taco back. But
he worked from 3rd to 6th last Thursday, though.
Yeah, our heart goes out to Justin. I hope he feels better. I hate to see anybody sick like that, you know? But apparently it's not COVID, so.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
Well, it's what happened. It's from last Thursday, probably. Because you seen who was working on his car, right?
Yeah.
Puddin'. Puddin' and Kai were there.
Mm-hmm.
He was around Puddin' too long.
Did you see the fucking Kai Kelly video from
Cletus?
Yeah.
I've seen it up, but I haven't clicked on it yet and watched it. I know it's gonna be funny as hell. I watched the one where they went and looked at the car and stuff, but I haven't watched the one.
Well, they're putting the stickers on the car.
Yeah.
And random people are talking to him.
Mm-hmm.
And you're asking Kai, what the fuck is wrong with Puddin'? And he's like, it's something mentally. This is just how I am. I was born like this, you know, blah, 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 blah. Like, and Kai's just got this look on his face like, just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And Puddin' is a really good guy, man. He really is. You know, but some things out of his mouth, man. The best video ever is when he had that headset on and they were in the staging lanes and he was acting like he worked at McDonald's. And Kai just looked at him and goes, man, I think that's your calling. He goes, shift leader? And he goes, no, drive-through window.
Drive-through window, yeah.
Kayla Morton about pissed herself laughing.
Puddin' does bring comic relief to his videos, that's for damn sure.
And what's funny is Sunshine used to be the funny one.
Mm-hmm.
Now Sunshine don't say shit because he knows. Just let Puddin' do whatever Puddin' does.
Yeah. That's funny.
Disco's wife, somebody made her into one of those fucking characters. And,
Oh, yeah?
And, one of those characters, like they're like a Barbie doll or toy.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, she breaks for cows and fucking, it has all this fucking shit about her on there. It's some funny ass shit, man. I was dying laughing. And she goes, I want to know where to buy one of these real ones. And it's just some app that you could take your picture or your friend's picture and turn them into
Right.
a toy character. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, I sent you something on the break.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to shift gears here.
Oh, the Ferris wheel, yeah.
The Ferris wheel. You really don't know where that Ferris wheel's from.
It was in St. Louis at one time, wasn't it?
Well, that is, to this day, the world's biggest Ferris wheel. That was the World's Fair Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
And very few pictures exist of this thing. Somebody on St. Louis Brick House Historic Society in the Facebook group. So if you guys want to see some Facebook shit of historic shit from St. Louis, follow St. Louis Brick House group. I don't know where he got these photos. But he's got actual photos of it. And when they say this Ferris wheel held literally side to side a school bus or a bi-state bus, they weren't joking.
No.
And I've got the specs, people. I have the specs on this bitch.
That thing's huge.
So here's the specs. During the World's Fair, how many people, passengers during the World's Fair, you think rode on it?
I don't know, man, because it looked like it could hold like 30, 40 people just in each car.
Well, we'll get to that. Well, let's go. Let's skip. You could have 70 passengers per car.
Jesus. That's more than a school bus.
The carriages, okay, which were the cars, they were 66 feet long. 66
Jesus.
feet long. What, that's side to side.
Each car, yeah.
Yep. One carriage set up for weddings. Okay? So one car was set up for a whole wedding party.
I can see that.
Total passengers with a full Ferris wheel going. How many people you think would fit in that bitch?
God, I don't know. Like 500 people or some shit.
No.
More than that, probably.
6,300 people at one time.
Jesus Christ. Wonder how long it took to load it and make its turns unload, though.
Well, you got 2 passes. Right? I've got the specs right here. What do you think the height of it was?
God, who knows? Probably 15, 20 stories, probably.
Nope, 65 stories tall.
Jesus.
Now, since now you know how many people it would hold during the World's Fair. Now, mind you, the World's Fair wasn't a week long or a weekend. It was an entire month.
Right.
Okay? That when they would do a World's Fair, it was an entire month long, right?
Right.
Probably longer than a month because they probably had 2 weeks prior a month, then 2 weeks after. So it was probably 2 months, right? Total passengers during the World's Fair, how many you think?
I had no clue.
7.7 million passengers during the World's Fair in St. Louis.
I've got a dumb question. Where was the World's Fair at in St. Louis? when I was
Forest
there?
Park.
That's what I wondered.
Forest Park, and the other part of it was out here at Creve Coeur Lake.
I mean, shit, just a Ferris wheel would have took up 5 city blocks. You couldn't have put it downtown. It'd be too fucking wide.
Okay, after the World's Fair,
Mm-hmm.
they didn't know what to do with it.
I saw that part on the pictures you sent me.
They used TNT and blew it up.
Yeah.
Now, rumor has it, where the old soccer fields are,
Mm-hmm.
the axle, the center of it,
Mm-hmm.
is buried in Forest Park.
Really?
Yep. But nobody knows where it is, but they think they know where it is because people's been using ground sonar and stuff. They want to dig it up.
Hell yeah.
They want to put it on display.
Hell yeah. Now, who built that Ferris wheel?
The people of St. Louis.
Okay.
Yep. It was built, the St. Louis foundry that did all the trusses for bridges. They built part of it. Other companies built their other parts. St. Louis Carriage Company built the carriages.
Okay. Yeah, because they almost look like, reminded me of old, those damn electric train cars.
Mm-hmm. I think that's what I think that's who built the train cars built that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because some of the stuff that has been posted, the specs are wrong, but I've got the actual spec sheet.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, the original Ferris wheel was built in Jacksonville, Illinois, by the Ferris Corporation,
Yep, the original one. Yep.
and that company's still open to this day.
Now I wonder.
They're still partially in their original building.
I wonder if they had a hand in building this.
I'm sure they did. Jacksonville's known for that.
The axle for this come in by train car.
I bet.
Yeah, there's a picture of it with a guy next to it. Yeah, after the World's Fair, they didn't know what to do with it, so Chicago wanted it.
Right.
But it was going to be too big of a hassle. I mean, manpower to tear it apart.
But it took a whole train just to transport it all up there.
Well, yeah. And then the big thing is the city of St. Louis used TNT and blew it up. So nobody could ever duplicate it.
Yep. Funny thing about Ferris Wheel Company up here in Jacksonville, it's now in the hood.
Oh, I bet.
The area around it, you go over to see it now, and the old building, everything's still there, and they still use that building. But man, the houses around it are horribly dilapidated. But I always knew Jacksonville was famous for the Ferris wheel, but I didn't know why. Because they have the Ferris wheel there at the main drag there on Morton. And I knew Ferris Company. I'd seen it a million times, and then somebody finally told me about that, and I was like, oh, well, my dad knew the Ferrises.
Well, it's crazy that some of the companies that built some of the most iconic stuff, some of them, a lot of them are still in business today.
Oh, yeah. Ferris is still working. They make amusement park rides.
Yeah, because I think they built...
They started out as a carriage company, too, I think.
Yeah, I think they just built carriages.
Yeah.
I think they built a bunch of the shit for Six Flags St. Louis in the 70s when they started.
Probably.
So yeah. But on that note, guys, that's your history of the day. Don't ask us for Powerball numbers or fucking a horoscope because
that was Jade.
Yeah, that was Jade, and
you want that from us? We're just gonna lie to you.
yeah, we're just gonna make up some shit. You're gonna die today. Today looks good for you.
You're getting rich today. By the way, your Powerball numbers are 2, 3, and 5.
Yeah, 2, 3, and 5. That's your Powerball numbers. Jimmy picked them. If you win, let us know. So.
If you don't, my bad.
Yeah. Hey, man. I mean, we're only human people. So.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll be right back after this.